Welcome everybody to Datevember!
Yay!
We're going to do a Let's Play as Sengoku Basara Samurai Warriors because Masamune Date appears in this too. So we're going to do a hero story of Masamune Date, and I have no idea how long this is going to take, so this will probably be very many installments.
So this is Masamune Date in Sengoku Basara. Even if it does take a long time, the English alone is going to be enjoyable.
Okay. And we're going to do it single player, just because I don't like the split screen on this terribly much.
Just because our TV is widescreen doesn't mean your computer is, so we're going to keep it simple.
Also, we're playing on the Wii, so this version is very ugly in some stages. To the point where it's almost unplayable.
Well, at least you could tell it's smoke, so it's not a totally lost cause.
This ought to be interesting. Maybe you should stop charging at the guns.
I mean, like, I know guns are a new technology, but even then they had common sense. Yeah, send in the ninjas. That's using common sense in bright daylight right at them. So they're stupid. Yeah, shoot, ninjas are charging right at you. That's very impressive, lady. Just shoot at her iron stomach and she'll be gone.
I find it interesting that they decided to make Magoichi a girl, though.
Well, I think it was that Magoichi is actually a title, so they could make him a unicorn if they wanted to, and it'd still be historically accurate.
What, you mean we lost already?
If we just started, Datevember. Oh boy, I imagine anybody seeing this for the first time is probably going to be horribly confused.
Ow.
And that's how I lost his eye. Oh wait, no it's not.
No, that would be the polio.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we have fallen and we need to get back up, is our story arc. I'm gonna guess.
We pretty much went straight into Act 2 of the hero's journey formula. I feel so sorry for anybody who's playing this game for the first time.
Yeah, even though it got taken over several times in the course of these games, but whatever.
Masamune wished to be left alone, so that he could continue his own plans to take the country without rivalry.
Well, that's hilarious. It'd be like, I want to leave me. Don't defend yourself. Let me conquer you quietly. How did that negotiation work?
Leaving Oshu region vulnerable. As time passed, Hideyoshi's
But then again, they've been doing this for generations. Passive-aggressive is probably an acceptable warrior strategy at this point.
Consequently, the country fractured, and a new race for dominance began. Amid the turbulence, a vengeful Masamune set out to settle his score with Mitsunari Ishida.
He's pissed.
Wait. But I thought Mitsunari was sided with Hideyoshi.
It's bad. It's critical that we stop the chaos in Oshu's plan. We must also strengthen the nation.
Isn't he fighting Mitsunari?
Mitsunari, of course, now ranks
Yeah, I'm confused.
and is one of the two pivotal players. At this rate, we won't be able to defeat him.
Yes. Figured he had to grow up sooner or later.
It feels endless, I know, but it's the best option available.
Right. I get it. You filled me in enough.
Meanwhile, some players going, you haven't filled me in enough.
Yeah, so I'm not sure this is following history properly. At all, even. I knew it was a parody, but now that I know a little bit more, doing some research for Datevember, yeah, no, this isn't even vaguely close. Alright, I'm just gonna jump right in so we can get this installment going. Yoshi's.
Headstrong and
Nobody
what?
really terribly
Oh,
memorable, so we'll just do him.
Lord Masamune, are you ready? Let's move.
Yeah, none of them were characters I would immediately recognize from anything else. So, but this guy is probably the most interesting looking. So I figure what that.
minor characters, squish him.
Well, you gotta have the minor characters. You can't fight everybody in the cast all the time.
Yeah, that's why the minor characters should get squished first.
Yeah, so
Masamune, my boy. It's been ages.
Oh my goodness, do not play a PS4 and then this game right afterwards. You'd get such graphic whiplash.
yeah, well. So,
I get it, it's not quite as bad as a Pac-Man game.
yeah, this is one thing I like. There, I'm dashing. Double tap. Oh, this is the one I have to chase the boat. Oh man, why did I choose this stage?
Because you like the speed.
Alright.
And let's not forget, it's also interesting.
Still trying to remember how I do everything in this. Alright, here we go. Oh, I got a nice air attack. Alright. So,
Hey, Neuron,
yes.
you remember that bet in Dynasty, well, in Romance of the Three Kingdoms that Zhuge Liang had with Zhou Yu about as if having so many arrows in so many days?
Why is it every time I dash, they do another cutscene?
How different that story would be if the arrows were on fire, like in this case here.
And then they would have completely, they would have, yeah, lost the boat. The boat would be gone. If Zhuge was still alive, he would still have been beheaded. So, yeah. This is why I kind of like the Sengoku Basara series, though, to comment on the game a little bit here, is it feels very different from the Dynasty Warriors series.
How is it different?
The way I always describe it is it's much more arcadey. Ouch. I mean, everything's quick, it reacts quickly. It paces itself in such a way that, you know, everything really goes by very quickly.
And the pyrotechnics are always fun.
Yeah. And it looks good. So, we commented that this looked pretty terrible on the Wii, but, I mean, for the Wii, this isn't bad.
Oh, no, it isn't. This is. It looks more budgeted rather than ugly.
No. Alright, so I need to get caught up to that boat.
You don't want to miss the cruise ship before it leaves for Hawaii. I'm just a guy carrying a box. I don't know what to do except run. Bye, Ted.
I got my Basara thing up. There we go. No. Oh yeah, that's right. When you activate his, he brings his claws out for a while. That's pretty cool. Oh, I need that. Oh, there's that dang boat. All right, hang on. And it rewards you with more experience as you build combos too, so that there is a reason to just continuously build these combos. Which button is it? That's the button.
It kind of seems like they've taken notes from the Samurai Warriors way of, well, for lack of a better term, musoing. You just kind of go into a mode and build a lot of combos through that.
Well, okay. This is a little bit different, actually. The bar at the bottom is what would be considered my Muso bar. When that gets full, I do a powerful attack. And at the end of that, he pulls out the swords and is able to combo with those. That's unique to his character. The other one that I activated is Basara mode, I think it's called. And in Basara mode, everything slows down. You can build combos a lot easier. And you get more gold, which it serves as your experience in this game. So, that. So, if there is an equivalent to it, it's more like the Orochi 3 system of having a team attack gauge and a Muso bar. Is the more accurate equivalent.
Okay.
The difference, though, is that if you have both meters full, you can do like a super Basara attack. So you have Basara mode and your Basara gauge completely full. And I know I probably got both of the terminology there wrong, but of course they're bombing us again. Okay. Dash. Okay, that's the one I need to get. Giant yellow X. Duh.
X marks the spot, man.
Okay. I'm trying to save it so I can do a big combo later. Okay, there's that. Radical. Yay, now our boat can go through the gate.
Hopefully that doesn't result in more bombing again.
Well, yeah, it will. I got both gauges, but I'm going to save it for killing some other guys, because I'm going to run through these guys really fast. And those items will become important later. Okay. Alright, I'm wasting time again. Come on. Come here. Okay. Yeah, of course.
Oh, it's got
horse. Yeah.
Hey, Chris, rumor has it they're being bombed again.
Yeah.
They must have like the most efficient message voice system in the universe.
Alright, here we go.
This is before the internet.
This and this.
Yeah, but in Japan, a one-eyed dragon doesn't mean that much. Sorry, being super technical.
Oh.
Oh, yay. Too bad your boat isn't.
And now we just do our regular combo all the way through. All of these guys get massive amounts of experience.
Break the 1,000! Alright.
Horsey. Actually, no, I like those guys. What am I saying? I like the guys with the horns because they just spawn more enemies. That's the interesting thing, is that they have gates like the Warriors series does, but then they also have these guys that would just spawn enemies. They continuously blow the horn, which I actually like them because then they'll just keep spawning guys for me to kill.
It just makes your job. It just makes your job much easier in the long run.
Yeah.
If it was Metal Gear Solid, it'd be terrible, but that ain't this game. Look at them fly.
Yay. Owie. I didn't want to shower. This is actually the least amount of jokes I've seen in a stage in this game for a while.
Oh no, we haven't even seen the famous "What's wrong with being ignorant" line yet.
No, that's in that was actually one of the other ones we could have chosen. was that one. I know which one you're thinking of.
They sure weren't playing around. Is it too late to switch sides?
Come on over. We have cookies.
If they keep this up, we're going to lose her. The ship will sink.
I comment on music in every single one of these games that I do, but I have to say that the music for the Basara series is pretty awesome too.
When you got the Dynasty Warrior games that try to get that blend of rock and roll with, or say, with traditional music, it seems that with the Basara series, they focus more on the rock and roll and less on the traditional. But it works. No complaining there.
Yeah, they have traditional sounding stuff too.
Yeah, they just seem to focus.
They focus more on one or the other, not blending them as much. They only play one or the other if it's appropriate. So I don't know. It's Capcom too, so that.
There's only one thing you can do in a situation like this. Run and run.
They always seem to have pretty rockin' soundtracks. Not in terms of genre, just in terms of. There we go.
Won't get rid of those anytime soon. Whether it's cherry blossoms or what, they're all the same in splatter.
Well, that's dark.
Yeah. Alright. Just got one left. I'm just gonna run through here. Okay.
Well done, Lieutenant. Bravo. A cup of tea.
Alright, last guy. And then we go to the boss. That's the other thing, is that enemy officers get a little more attention in this, really. They're not just surrounded by a bunch of dudes trying to kill you. They actually sort of have a particular threat, or they actually feel like, an actual boss fight to a certain degree.
Rather than just some officer that's among the men.
Yeah. Who just happens to be a little harder to kill. Or actually, does stuff.
So, what do you think, Kojiro? Still worried?
I am missing my air dash, though.
We'll just casually walk in here and kick butt. But then again, look who they're dealing with.
My boy, you are looking quite dapper. You must try the brown rice tea. It's simply divine.
Such a
Enjoy.
gentleman. So, I hear you've been doing well for yourself.
Indeed I am. To the contrary, I hear you're not faring so well.
Well, you heard wrong.
Lord Masamune, he's just a weasel. Don't waste your time. Locking horns.
That's why I like that guy. He always keeps it straight.
Moving forward with our plan would be the wisest course.
I heard that, Kojuro. I refuse to pardon such words.
Then it worked. I intended for you to hear it.
Okay.
You try my civility. Come on and show me what you've got.
That's something I can do. No troubles. Are you ready for this?
Alright.
I really don't recall this Yoshiaki getting that much screen time and much cutscene. Most of it was you approach him, he does this little big bad boss intro, and that's it. This is interesting.
Yeah, this is apparently unique for him.
What's that evil smile?
Back up, gotta love back up.
Try not to mention it, Kojiro.
I detest violence. I'd rather confront you as a gentleman.
He'll say as he slashes you to pieces.
Just started chasing him all around the stage. Ooh.
Well, at least grant him that shot, because then you get the
Oh.
hilarity of seeing
Whoa.
him doing that little jam move of his.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you look like you're ready to hear a few of my heroic tales.
Of course, then Date's going to be all actions speak louder than words and go into Muso mode in response. Woohoo!
I am the one-eyed
Here we go.
dragon.
To be honest,
Come on.
Jockey's a lot stronger than he looks.
There we
Then
go.
he dies.
All right, I'm retreating now.
That timing is great.
Can't stand still forever. My patience wears. Suppose it's for the best. You can wait a little longer. Just
Alright.
you wait.
That's the first stage. I have a feeling this is going to be a long Let's Play.
That's okay, the character's cool.